Hey y'all, guess what? I moved! Yay! So I'm on the couch, but there's no artwork or bookshelves or anything behind me because this is what it looks like now. There's stuff everywhere. I'm definitely going to be scavenger hunting for some time. I'm really thankful that not only that I got moved out, but that the movers, done right movers, really helped me today because y'all know I got the ADHD and I have packed all by myself. So when they came in, it was like, holy moly, because I had done a lot, but I had not done everything. And so they came in and started boxing stuff up and taking things. And I was like, I hadn't even packed that yet. They booked food and, everything. And they stayed with me and they got my stuff from one place to another. And I really appreciate them so much. I still have to go back to the apartment, of course, to gather more things. I left crystals and stuff that were more delicate that I would need to wrap by hand. And then just, generally gather, clean, all of that stuff. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I made it to Wilmington. I made it to Wilmington. And so I called my daddy. That's who I called first. But I just had to sit here on the couch for a while to see how I felt because I haven't lived in a house in so long. I've lived in apartments. And I loved my apartment on Rosemary, where I was living before I moved to Delaware. I've said it before, it was my chrysalis. It was the first place where I had actually lived by myself as an adult. I was an only child growing up, so I had my own room. It was me and my parents. And I went to college and I was in a quad. And so I had a roommate, Kelly. We actually went to middle school together. And then on the other side of the suite, there was Amanda and Shalay. And my second year in college, I was also in a suite. And so after that, my junior and senior years in college, I was in RA. So I had my own room, but I was still in a dorm. I was in a really close community. And then when I graduated, I moved to Winston-Salem, North Carolina for grad school. And Alpheus and I were still together. And so he had where he lived, and I had my apartment. And so it was like, yeah. And then we got married, and then we got doggies. And it wasn't until 2017 when we decided to split and I had to find a new place that I had an apartment that was mine to close the door, and I could cry in there. I could turn on my music in there. I could sing in there. I could curl up with my pups in there. I got into some arguments in there. I had some delicious meals. Like I had a place where I could figure out who I needed to be with a whole new life, and so many things that were just unexpected. And it was a home in its own way. And when it was time to go, it was time to go. And the apartment that I was just in, it was not a home. It was a place. And I'm glad to be out of that place into a home. There are things that I need to do. There's some wide open windows in some places. Y'all already know I'm not going to just be in here. People being able to see. I'm born and raised in Detroit, okay? Stop playing with me. But I have neighbors. They came over to say hello. And I'll have company at some point. Today was the most people that I've had in my apartment the entire time that I'm sorry. Y'all know I've been raggedy and dehydrated all week. I'm not going to apologize for that. I have not eaten today, so I do need to do that. But I never had anybody over. Nobody ever came. It was me and my dogs died, and it was just me. And then the new dog recently, it's 2 months today since I went and got her from North Carolina. And it wasn't a home. It wasn't a home. And I know that this isn't necessarily going to be a magical fairyland or anything like that. Plus, I don't really like fairies. Anyway, I'm excited that I'm in a new place. And there are people here. And there's stuff nearby. And there are things for me to learn and do. And y'all helped me get here. That's the part. I was able to pay the people that I needed to pay. And I still have like $20, something like that, to get something to eat. But I really, really, really appreciate the help that y'all gave me, because I couldn't have done it by myself. So many blessings. I'm not going to yammer. It's cold. I'm tired. I need to eat, and I need to go get my baby, okay? I haven't seen her since yesterday morning, and that is unacceptable. But I wanted to make sure that I made a video in my new home. And y'all take care. Bye.